Welcome everybody to Project Cars 2. Thought I'd resurrect a kind of a classic, I guess, at this point in time. I played this a bit way back in 2019. Well, we're playing it here in 2025 as we lead into the release of Project Motor Racing by the same guys that did Project Cars 2, and Project Cars 3. Then they split away from EA, formed Straight 4, and soon, next month, we're going to have Project Motor Racing release. And I thought, you know what? Let's get tuned up and ready for that release by busting out the old Project Cars and starting a brand new career. So we're here in the Janetta GT5 Championship. I've got the AI difficulty set at 100 out of 120. It is basically set at the pro level, I believe. We've got AI aggressiveness set at 100. And we have no assists other than the assists that would naturally be on these cars. And we're here at Oulton Park. I've qualified first. It's a great place to be. We've got a 15-minute race. So, well, we've been running laps around 1 minute and 34 seconds or so in quali. So we should have 10 or so laps in this race. We're running the stable setup. I'm not very good at setups, so we're just going to run stable. And, well, you're going to have both the in-car view, and I'm going to show up in the little corner, if everything works out right, the replay, which is going to be trackside. So you're going to kind of have picture-in-picture, if you will. I'm going to try to sync it all up. I am playing with the racing line on, but as you see when we are driving, I kind of use that as just a random guide and not really I'm holding to it to a T, because I do typically brake a bit later than the racing line says to race.
Remember one thing, to finish first, you first have to finish.
Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now this is the full course with chicane. We're leading into a tight 180. Oh. This is a first gear turn. I was putting my keyboard away and got a little out of sorts there. We crossed the old line. We don't want to get a penalty, so let's whoa up a bit. Okay. We got to keep all four tires within the white line. Otherwise, we risk a penalty. All right, let's suck her down. Let's concentrate.
Sweet driving, that was a great first lap. You've got control, build a buffer over second place.
the best chicane there. Then we lost a couple tenths.
Great stuff. That's the fastest final sector so far. 10 minutes to go. That's your best first sector so far. Keep it going.
We accidentally cut short on that 180 there. What makes this track a little difficult, at least with the shift points that I'm putting in here, completely toasted that, is the paddles are fixed to the wheel, so they move with the wheel, which means sometimes I'm not really in the best position to shift up or down. One of those such spots is coming out of that hairpin 180.
7 minutes to go.
Yeah, I don't think going through there in fourth is the best idea.
That's a 5-second gap on T2.
Nice.
Fastest first sector you've done so far. Great stuff. Four minutes to go.
That's like 3 laps.
Minutes remaining.
Excellent. One more lap.
To go. Great stuff. You're the fastest in the second sector. One minute to go. Last time round, just keep it clean.
Standing.
If you want this win, you're going to have to take it. Push as hard as you can.
I mean, I think I got enough gap. Cannot worry about pushing 8.7 seconds and all. There we go.
It was only a matter of time. Congratulations on your first win.
Nice. Best lap, 1 minute 33.506 seconds. We finished 10 seconds ahead of second place. Nice. First race and a first win. All right, well, I guess that concludes our first round here. Like I said, at Oulton Park in the Janetta GT5 Championship. Tune in for our next race where we will be moving on to... Well, let's take a look. We've got our 36 points. Team is at 37 points. And next week, where are we going to be at next week? Snetterton next week. So tune in. It's not going to be a week. Tune in the next couple days for the next round at Snetterton. Again, in the UK, because this is a UK championship. Hope you all liked the video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. Again, we're going to be leading this into the release of Project Motor Racing toward the end of November. So we'll just have to see how far we get before we start our career in that new game. Until next time, well, keep all the wheels between the lines.